It's take two. All right. Welcome back once again for the Deadman's podcast, episode 17. We're scattered, brain, and mentally drained. And as always, I'm your host, Kenny. And of course, as always, next to me is my amazing soulmate of a human being wife, Laura.
I thought you were going to give yourself a funny nickname this time. I was waiting for it.
Chocolate gumdrop, maybe? Chocolate gumdrop?
No. Nope. No.
Yeah, but welcome back once again to
episode 17.
Yeah, episode 17, almost at episode 20. Might have something in store. I don't know yet. I'm still debating what I want to do. Might have a special guest on. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back. I hope y'all had a good week. On 4th of July just
4th
passed.
4th of July.
What was it? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday. Such a random, like these last couple holidays, it's just been in a random
just been
spot.
like in the middle of the week.
Man, it freaking sucks. Yeah, 4th of July was alright. I mainly just slept all day.
I was cooking.
She was cooking.
Well, I worked and then I was cooking.
Yeah, Grandma cooked too. So of course, all my weight I've been working on trying to lose came right back. So
you're welcome.
Yeah. But I am doing better now. Got a little bit of definition going on in here. When I flex and whatnot, so I'm looking a little good.
We love to see it.
Getting there. I've been craving oranges for some odd reason, which is really weird for me, because I'm not known to be like a big fruit eater or vegetable eater. I hate vegetables still, but I was craving orange for some reason. So I think my taste is kind of changing a little bit from working out.
And then compared to me, I love eating fruit. Yeah. If I could, I'd eat fruit all day.
Yeah.
Pineapple, mango, orange, papaya, strawberry, really grape, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry, banana.
Huh? I ain't gonna go that far.
That's fruit. Fruit is so good for you. Pineapple, if I didn't say pineapple. Orange.
I mean, the first time I tried pineapple, it had whipped cream on it. I was a kid. It was in the middle of Sam's Club. Like the little stands they have in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were the samples.
It's like over 10 years ago.
Oh.
They had a little stand, and they had diced pineapple, and people coming up getting pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma was like, "You want to try some?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" I said, "I don't like pineapple." So then the guy or the woman, I don't remember who they were, they put whipped cream on it to make it a little better for me because I like sweets. So
even though pineapple is already sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried it, and I was just I don't know. It's weird when it comes to like fruits and vegetables. Like it's like a texture thing for me. I'm just like corn. I absolutely cannot eat corn. Period. Like everybody keeps thinking this in my mind or whatever. No, my body actually rejects it, and it's like the slime and then the flavor of the corn. It's just so disgusting to me. I can't stand it. Can't do it. Like apples aren't that bad, but I have to get used to the texture. I can tolerate that. That's fine. Oranges, I can tolerate that because it's squishy. I like that. It's like
grapes.
Grapes, I like grapes too. Like it's like
strawberries.
Strawberries, I don't mind those. Cherries are fine every so often with cherries.
You don't like banana?
No, bananas are weird. I don't like them. It's like it's too mushy. It's too mushy.
Bananas are so good.
No, it's too mushy for me. I can't stand them.
Mango?
I've never tried a mango.
Mangoes are really good.
I'm pretty sure I will consider like mango flavor. Maybe I might like it. I don't know.
Mangoes are good. It has like it's very juicy.
It depends on it. It depends. But yeah, let's get into the episode. How was your week, honey?
It's busy as it always is.
Yeah.
I feel like I always say that.
Yeah.
I've just been working. Yeah, I really didn't get to enjoy the 4th because I was working and then I had to cook.
Got some changes coming though. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Some changes for you. Your schedule will be a lot better.
Yes. Thank the Lord above. I'm so excited. Paid holiday or better paid holidays, I should say.
It'll be easier on you to film too, probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been working. I really wanna start baking and cooking more because I've been slacking a lot. Like, I made some chocolate chip cookies the other day for somebody because it was their birthday, and I was like, I want to bake some more. I want to bake some cheesecakes or some cupcakes or more cookies. But then I get home and I'm like, I'm tired. I can't do anything else. It sucks. Yeah. How was your week?
I was like, get it off your chest. Mine has been all right.
I'm too tired to rant.
Mainly just been working out some more. Yeah.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Work has been okay. Finally got one of the projects I've been trying to get done for the last several months. Finally finished. Doing one of the ports in one of the offices. So that got done finally after, felt like forever because every time I would try to get it done and get it pushed and also it just, oh my God, it was a pain. But overall it got done Friday, so good. Let me see what else. Got to play in Caulk today over there.
Huh?
Caulk, like the white stuff that you used to seal up a crack or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. You knew what you were doing saying it like that.
No, that's what it's called. It's called Caulk.
I thought it was Chaulk.
No, it's chalk.
Caulk.
Caulk is the actual stuff like the
I thought it was spelled with a CH.
No, Caulk, I believe.
Caulk.
Anyway.
Oh, excuse me. I thought it was with a H.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, Caulk. Yeah. So yeah.
You were playing with some caulk?
Yeah. Caulk is fun to play with.
Oh my God.
That's good. Yeah.
You finally admit it. Someone's gonna be so happy.
I came out the closet, guys. So,
why do you do that when I'm drinking water? You want me to choke?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I mean,
shut up.
No, but there was a gap over there. Nana believes that's where the wasps were getting into here. So there's like a little nest right there. It was dead. It looked like it was dead, but unless they were
be
currently building it, I don't know. But she had got some, and we had to stand on a chair and put the stuff.
You had to caulk it.
Yeah, we had to caulk it. So.
I caught you off guard with that, huh?
Whatever. So, yeah, we put it in there. We had to pack it in there and whatnot.
Oh, you had to pack the caulk?
Yeah, we had to pack the caulk and put it in a hole. This was not planned. By the way.
We have the immaturity of a 5-year-old.
Yeah. This episode literally is probably like the least planned episode we ever did. So besides the Wild West one we did, that one was unplanned too. But yeah, we had to.
Because you didn't think I could do a good Western accent.
Yeah, the good Western accent.
I do real good accents because I want to be a voice actor one day. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, maybe can one day. Yeah, we packed the whole of the caulk. So we thought we were good.
Aww.
So finally turns out like you see the little gaps in the wall, like especially up here, like back there, like little gaps between like the panels. So as soon as we got done patching that, I swear to God, these little motherfuckers are smart as shit. So we packed it, and then we're walking away, and I caught one, like just climbing into like the little crevice right here. Like, he just crawled up in there, and it was gone. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I told Nana about it. I said, you're probably going to get somebody to caulk every single hole and just plug it in there. So, because I'm like, I think those little holes right there, like, those are ways they're getting in.
I can't with you.
So, for context, everybody, so we always, like, every time we come out here, there's usually like 1 or 2, maybe 3 wasps, like, just in here. Like, usually 1 at a time. I kill them most of the time. But
I never kill them. I'm a lady.
They get in here, and we've been trying to figure out why. Like, we don't have no infestation like that, but there's this wasp. It's wasp season. So
it's always wasp season.
It's always wasp, man. It's wasp, bees, but mainly it's wasp around here.
I don't mind the bees.
I'll kill them too.
No, the bees are helpful.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out why they're getting in here. But anyway, so I watched one crawl up in there, and it disappeared. So I'm like, I said, I guarantee there's going to be one in here. It's going to pop up in here. So I was keeping an eye on it, and I went to go lay down. Actually, no, I went to go work out later. And then she came and got me. She's like, hey. She's like, come here. I was like, what? Lo and behold, there's a wasp flying around here. I said, yep, that's how they're getting in. So we're going to have to get somebody to caulk every, like
please stop saying it. Please stop saying
it.
We're
going to have to get somebody to patch them and get, to try to keep them out. But yeah, it's a pain, man. Every time you turn around, there's a freaking wasp. There's already 2 dead wasp bodies over here, and God knows where else. Yeah. So caulking, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Play with caulk, man. Caulk is fun.
Stop.
It's really mushy too. It's really weird.
I bet it is.
Yeah,
I bet it is. I thought you had to work it up.
Yeah, man. You gotta squeeze it out. If you don't have a caulk gun, you gotta squeeze it out.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Caulk. So.
Stop.
So, yeah.
Making me cry. Oh my god.
Man, that was fun today, and I swear we went outside, and we was only out there for maybe like 2 to 5 minutes max, and I come back in drenched in sweat. It was horrible. Like this weather now, man, I can't wait for the fall and winter time to roll around because this is horrible. And it's only getting worse every year. I swear it is.
Yeah. I
felt like 2022 was bad. No, this year's worse. But yeah.
Love it here.
Yeah, just that's what I did today, and played some on my PC, whatnot, which is fun. There might be a set change for about 2 months or so coming up soon, for us, because we already know we're gonna have to film that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. Boy, yeah, so many changes coming, man. So many changes coming.
We'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
It's
all right.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. Kendrick Lamar won the battle. That was great.
It was a wonderful music video.
It was a good music video, though. That was really good.
Really showing cute. Drake something he'll never have.
Never have. Even if he does, man, it's not
gonna be the same.
Minor. I'm just kidding.
Stop. Oh God.
So, yeah, this week there's no poem. Just like I know ahead of time, there's no poem this week. I didn't have time to write one, but I've been planning. Yeah, I got 1 or 2 cooking up here, so you know it takes time to write them.
Boo.
Normally I write them at work, but I haven't had a chance. I know, I'm sorry.
You're fired.
But it's still gonna be a good episode. It's gonna be a good episode regardless. I think it was maybe 2 episodes ago we planned on talking about one of our trips we was gonna take, or we did take. I'm sorry, was gonna take. Did take to Jacksonville, because you know, hey, we ran into a crackhead. So we're gonna get into that. They're gonna get into that story, man. It's funny. So basically, what happened? We took a trip down to Jacksonville one year, like 3 years ago.
Oh no, we were passing through Jacksonville. Okay. Here's some context.
No, it was at a wrestling show, wasn't it?
So it was when we were coming back home, so we were passing through because I wanted to get my slushie.
No. This is the hotel.
Oh,
we went out to the water to look around.
Oh, never mind.
Or was that Miami?
No, that was Jacksonville.
Was Jacksonville? Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Go ahead. Tell your story.
We talk about that one too.
Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about that one too after this one. But yeah, so basically we're at a hotel, and we had just got there. It's kind of late, and we just wanted to relax. Cause I think we were on our way to. No, it was Jacksonville, right? Yeah, we were staying in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
So we just wanted to go out in the water, just walk around, and it was late at night, and we just wanted to get some nice pictures and whatnot, and just relax and just walk around along the.
Oh yeah, because there was a ship docked.
Yeah, the ship
out
docked.
front.
Mm-hmm.
And the ship decommissioned, of course, but it was still really nice to see.
Mm-hmm. And so, as we're standing there, there's this black dude that come up, homeless guy, and you could tell something was off about him.
Mm.
So he comes up with his hands up, hey brother. I'm like, I already knew what it was about. So, he's like, yeah, I just got out of jail. Start number one, you start off with that. That's start number one. So he's like, yeah, I just got out of jail, and I just need $2, man. I'm just trying to get me something to eat. You know, I'm just hungry. Can I get? I forgot how much it was. It's like he said an exact number. He's like, I just need like $32. I think it's like $32.11. I'm looking at her. He's like, I don't mean no harm. As he's walking up saying this, like, I don't mean no harm. Like, I ain't trying to harm you or your lady. You know, nothing like that. I'm thinking to myself, like, of course you ain't gonna harm her, because if you do, I'm gonna put your ass on the fucking ground. Like, you probably might get a broken bone or something. I don't know. So, like, I'm just sitting there thinking in my head, I'm like, what the fuck did he just say to me? Like, he said an exact number, dollar to change, $32.11. I don't know if that's an actual number, but because it's been a while since I told the story. But yeah, he's trying to, I just want this, and I ain't gonna harm nobody, nothing like that. I ain't worried about that.
And he just kept repeating himself over and over and over.
I just need some money.
And he just would not stop moving.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I said, look, man, look, we don't got no money. I don't carry cash. Okay, man, you sure, man? I just need like $20.11, whatever the number was. I'm just making a number at this point because I just need $20.27. Like that's all I need. That's all I need, man. So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get something to eat. I'm like, dude, I don't carry cash. So as he's walking, like, we turn away from him, and I kind of watch him. Like, I kind of turn around a little bit just to watch him walk away, and he starts going to people, asking them for money. And I'm just sitting there like, why is it always me that gets the crackheads to come up to me and ask me the crazy stuff? Like, it just mind blows me. Like, just it always happens. Like you were telling. Go ahead and tell that story. I think it was at gas station, right?
Oh yeah. So anytime we're leaving from Jacksonville, I have to get a 7-Eleven slushie. Mm-hmm. It's like tradition. So we pulled off at a 7-Eleven, and there were like 2 or 3 guys just standing outside the door. I already
could tell they were working together too.
I already knew the drill.
Yeah.
So I went inside. He was getting gas. I went inside. I went to go get my slushie.
And some donuts.
They tried to stop me, but my tactic is I pretend I don't speak English. So when they try and say something to me, I'll be like, excuse me? I'm sorry. Like, I'll say it in some kind of accent. It's different every time. And I just went inside, got my slushie, came back out. And I think you had to go pee. So you ended up going inside. And I could see from the car that they stopped you to talk to you. And I was like, damn. If only I was there, I'd be like, oh, sorry. No English. No, sorry. And then just walk off.
Like, and me, I look at them, I'm just like, they ask me, I'm like, no, I don't care cash. Meanwhile, I'm walking out with freaking groceries. And so, as I pump my gas to get ready to get in the car and get ready to leave, I'm starting to get in the car, and I see someone walk up behind me, like on the other side, like on the passenger side, and he's holding a bottle and paper towels.
Oh yeah, because he wants to clean off our windshield.
Bro. I'm just like, are you
and
serious?
He wants us to pay for it.
Like, at this point, I'm already annoyed because I'm like, I already done told these motherfuckers like 3 times, no, I don't got cash. I'm not paying you, and then I'm not gonna let you clean my damn windshield just for you to say, oh, that's gonna be $50.
No, absolutely not.
What? Like, no, and they literally would do that too. But it's always like, I got stories for days about crackheads. The last one that I got, this happened at Kroger, and we were leaving one night. Yeah, this one he was standing. I think in the front. And I think it's in the front or near the carts. And I was gonna yell at him, like, because he was mumbling and stuff. I was going, hey.
Oh, I remember. You were gonna try and beat him at their own game.
Yeah, I was gonna out crackhead him. So, yeah, because he starts walking. Again, he's walking from the front, coming to the carts or whatever. So, like, as I see him, like, I'm putting the cart away, and I see him coming just walking. He wasn't going anywhere specific or nothing like that. He was just walking, but he was walking down the part where our car was parked. So, I put the car away, and I see him, and I look at her, and she looks at me, and said, "Honey, I want to do it." She's like, "No." So she started tugging me from inside the car. Like, "No, let's go." So as I get in the car, I'm like, "Hey!" And you can see him stop in the room.
It's like the calling card.
It's so funny. He looks so confused. He's just sitting there like, huh? So I close the door. I'm cracking. I'm laughing. I'm crying at this point because I want to do it again. Like I said, I love crackheads, but they're the funniest people.
I feel bad because there is a serious problem.
There is a serious problem about it. There really is.
They do bring some giggles, some laughter from time to time.
Okay, this is the last story. So
you said that one was the last story.
This is actually the last one. This is even funnier. So, at my job where I used to work at, there was a guy who you could tell he was high as can be, but we needed him to do something, so we told him to go do it, and he goes in there, and it's like late at night, but he had to prepare for the morning, So it wasn't. I think he just had to wash dishes or whatever, get them together, get ready to feed the guys. So this guy, he sits there, and he goes in there, and you start like all of us are in the front lobby area, and I hear clink 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 clink, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. So we look and we go. My sergeant, she sends me back there. Mm-hmm. So I go back there and I'm like, hey bro, like what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm just getting stuff together. I said, man, okay, I'm gonna need you to be a little more quieter. Like that's a lot of damn noise. So I walked like. Yeah, it was loud. So I come back and we all continue our conversation. Mm-hmm. About a minute, 2 minutes later, clank. So
he was making some music.
We don't know what the hell he was just like everything. He was just loud, like slamming things on the counter and.
He was mad.
No, he wasn't even mad. That's the funny
Maybe
part.
he was just making music, like I said.
Nah, this man, I'm gonna get to it. So we go back there again, and my sergeant, she told me like, go figure out what the hell's wrong with me. So I said, okay. So I go back there. I was like, hey bro, like what are you doing? I said, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I said, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. I said, are you sure? Because you're making a lot of fucking noise. And it's early in the morning. There ain't no need for all this shit. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, am I really that loud? I said, I wouldn't be back here, motherfucker, if he wasn't loud. So he's looking
twice.
At me. Yeah, he's looking at me like this. I said, are you sure you're okay? I said, did you smoke something before you came up there? He's like, no. I just, I might have got a hit of a blunt. And, I might have smoked a cigarette too. And at the time he's sitting there like this. He's like, and I might have popped a pill maybe, and I might have maybe done a line or two, and maybe smoked some mel. And I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. So he's looking at me in my eye, and then as he said it, he looked at me. He said, "Oh hell, why'd I tell you that?" Swear to God. He's like, oh man, why'd I tell you that? And I was sitting there like I'm just standing there. I'm dumbfounded. He admitted all this. I'm just like,
all right, bud. Okay.
So I said, okay. Like I didn't know what to say. I really did. I didn't. I couldn't. I don't know what.
Okay, sir.
I stood there for like a good 2 minutes just looking at him, and he's sitting there like, ugh.
He ain't got a clue what's going on.
I don't think he knew what year it was. Like, that man was so freaking doped up.
He was probably, when The Boys, when Noir, like the...
Seeing the little people?
Yeah, the creatures and everything, the little animated woodland creatures, that's what he was experiencing.
Like, he had to, because like I did not know what to do. Like, I'm just standing there looking at this man, and he was so geeked up. Like, he didn't know what the to do either.
A pin would drop and he'd be like,
yeah, like, oh my God. I got a story about that too, but we're gonna talk about that another episode. I can just touch on it. Yeah, we had a guy that was so paranoid he crawled on top of like a locker. Like he was like Spider-Man. He just yeah. I got funny stories for days about my job. So yeah. So anyway, I told myself, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. Mm-hmm. That's step number 1. Step number 2, you're gonna do this job without making any fucking noise, okay? So, yes sir. So I said, number 3, don't piss me off, please. Just do the job, okay? Yes sir. So I let him into the little freezer. He had to get the milk out and whatnot. Puts it aside, and I walk off, let him get ready for, when the food got there. So I go back to my sergeant. I couldn't hold it anymore. I busted out laughing. I told her exactly what he had said. And she's like, are you serious? I said, yeah. Like, of course, we really no point in doing anything because he wasn't harming nobody. He's just biting there by himself, geeked up off the f***ing high horse, man. It was crazy as shit. So she starts cracking up and she's like, that f***ing crackhead. I said, I know. He's literally a crack baby. So... I'm not even kidding. Like oh my God, I got so many stories for days that we could do probably like a whole 3 seasons of a show about all the shit I've seen in my job. Mm. So anyway, after that, right? We're standing there, we're all shooting shit together. And every time he made a noise, he's like, sorry. Like out of the movie, man.
He was trying to make sure that he was not going to piss you off. So he was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry."
You can see this face. Like he has that face like that you see like in a movie. He's like, sorry. So I look at her. I look at my sergeant, and she's just like, "Oh my god." But hey, he did the job.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Even while he was doing it, he looked like he just.
He was probably seeing colors.
He had to have. Like, he was on a whole different plane of existence. Like,
smelling the colors, too.
Like, oh my god, dude, that was so funny. Yeah, I got stories for days. Maybe maybe next episode I might tell another story. But, yeah, that right there, that's the one story that sticks with me to this day. And it's been several years, and it's just so funny. But, Jesus Christ, man. I love crackheads, man. They're great. They're so great.
They bring us the giggles.
Always do. Like, I've never. Honestly, this is a story, but like, it's just like an event that happened. There was a guy that got out, right? And he actually worked at the when we went to what was it? Brunswick, I think it was Brunswick. And we went to the Mellow Mushroom. Yeah. So he worked at one in Savannah, and he had got out like not too long prior. No, still at the other place. And our lieutenant had told us, he's like, yeah, I just saw him the other day. And this was just a tall white guy, older white guy. And I was like, really? You said you saw him? And he's like, yeah. He was walking down the street picking up pennies. Because he blew all his money that he made. He blew it all on drugs.
Dang, that's sad.
Yeah, he blew it all on drugs. So we're like, okay. I was like, dang, like that's just crazy. Like that just goes to show that the only way that you're gonna change is when you really want to change.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way you're gonna do it. If you have the mental capacity to change, like you can do it.
Then you will.
Yeah, you will. But if you don't want to change, you ain't gonna change.
No.
Like you need to have it in your heart to change to be able to change. But yeah, man. But we're gonna get to the topic of the day.
I honestly thought that was the topic, just talking about crackheads. We've talked about crackheads for 15 minutes.
No, it's actually been like 27 minutes. It's like 27 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should just. That's it.
We're gonna talk. It's a light topic, kind of, but I had an issue, close to in the family that I had an issue, and I had to go talk to the person, and they had told me like they felt trapped in their heads, and that's why I want to talk about it today, is because like I always talk about mental health on this podcast and whatnot, and I want to shed a light on it. So what I want to talk about was, being trapped in your head, or what I call
being stuck in a cage.
Being stuck in a cage or bird in a cage. I basically told this person, and this all that helps me. People who are trapped in their heads and don't know what to do, they feel like the whole world is crumbling around them. What helped me was put it on paper. Now everybody's like
different.
Tactic is different.
Right.
Some people may work out. Some people may go for a jog or on a nature trail. Sleep. Some people can do that.
Do art. Music.
Something like that. Me, I put it on paper. I either write poetry. I do write poetry. Write it in my book, or I simply talk to her about it. Because I'm able to do that now. I'm able to communicate a lot better. So I told this person, I'm like, the only way that you're gonna, actively get past this is to, for one, not sit in a dark room. To listen to sad music. There's some good music that is sad. There's some good music. Don't get me wrong. But to do it in that kind of state is not good. I said the only way that you're gonna be able to get out of this is to actually do something. You can't go through a door without opening it, unless you just absolutely just like freaking Homelander or something. But
we've been on The Boys lately.
Yeah. But you can't go through the door without opening. You can't drive a car without getting inside the car. Open the door and actually put it in drive. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get better is to make a way to get out of your head. But if you actively just don't try, you're gonna continue to be in that funk, that depression state.
Yeah, nobody's gonna pull you out of it
no,
for
only
you.
You can. So and like I said, it's easier said than done. I've been in a headspace. You know, it's been a while since I've been in a headspace. I'm doing a lot better, but I know what it's like to be in that headspace. So, for those people who are trapped in their heads, you gotta make a way to get out of it. You gotta actively try. Like, don't just sit and just marinate in that state. It's not healthy.
There was a couple I used to watch on YouTube, and she was going through a lot of health issues. And one thing she felt like she was always in a hole, but she would build a ladder of, like, you know, small things. Like, it could be, oh, I was able to get out of bed today because she had I can't remember what condition it was, but it would affect her mobility. So she'd be like, oh, one peg on the ladder, I got out of bed today. Second peg on the ladder, I went on a walk today. So you could always take the small things that you do in your everyday life.
Make an achievement.
Yeah. And
set goals for yourself.
Yeah, have it be the ladder to bring you out of that hole.
Yeah, that's one thing I did read about, or not read about, but I heard about. There are people who actually set goals for themselves, like just getting out of bed and making your bed.
Just the small things.
Make your bed. That's a goal. Clean. That's a goal.
You got to start out small in order to achieve those bigger goals. You can't. I mean, it's okay to have long-term goals, of course, but having like a big expectations for yourself when you know you can't do it, it's gonna set you up for failure.
Yeah, setting like small goals always helps. I do it sometimes too. Sometimes I don't do it, but you know, sometimes I do it. Like making the bed. I always try to make the bed because that was always one thing I never did until I moved here with my grandma and helped her out while she was going through her issues. That was one thing she told me. She's like, I need you to make your bed in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just like,
alrighty, yes, ma'am.
I said, okay, grandma, I got you. So, yeah, that's one thing that I do recommend is setting small goals for yourself.
It does help a lot in the long run.
It does help.
Feeling that like sense of accomplishment, just for doing something small, it really does help.
Yeah, or gaming. Some people game to get out of that funk. You know,
be like, oh, I haven't done this in a while. Let's do at least 30 minutes.
Yeah. I work out, which has actually helped my mental state a lot. I feel a lot better. Even though I may not see the change yet, she sees some changes, which I can't tell. Most thing I can tell is like there's getting definition on muscle a little bit, just a small definition. But
I went through the same thing when I'm still working out, but when I first started working out, and people were like, "Oh my God, you're losing weight," and I was like, "I don't see it. What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "Look at your face, your stomach, your legs." I'm like, "I don't see it. What are you talking about?"
So sexy. Even back then, she still is sexy. But you know, hey, where's what it is?
No. I was unhealthy. I was very unhealthy.
Still sexy to me though. But yeah.
That's true love for you right there.
I don't care. She can be bigger. She can be smaller. I don't care. I'm still gonna love her.
No, please. No, because then I'm gonna be unhealthy again. No.
I love you either way it goes. That don't matter.
I love you either way it goes.
Yeah, that's. It's a really tough thing to be trapped in your head.
Because you feel like it's hard to get out.
Yeah, like I still remember when I was in that state, like almost every day. It just seemed like I didn't have motivation to do nothing, like at all. Like I'd rather just lay in a dark room and just lay there. You know, that was my sense of comfort. And I just marinated in that funk, man, for a long time.
Stinky funk.
Yeah, like I didn't care to do anything. Like I didn't shave. I didn't do anything. I didn't care. Like, like I didn't take pride in anything. I would just game. Actually, no. I lost interest in gaming too. Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, I didn't even game at all. Like I would just sit and maybe watch YouTube, or I would just sleep all day, and I would just like, I just constantly just go through like everything that just hurt me, like that just caused me all types of just grief and depression and just sadness. That would just play in my mind like a freaking movie over and over and over. And as many times as you can say over to yourself to the point it gets annoying to yourself, that's what it was like for me. And it was like the worst time ever. And like, like I mentioned it before on the podcast, like I got really bad down and would just think the worst things about myself. And I would always think about the things that used to make me happy, and I'll make me even more depressed. So it hurt me a lot too, because like the things that really did make me happy I wasn't happy doing it anymore, or I didn't have it anymore. So it would just put me deeper in a hole. And like I told my therapist when I was in one of my therapy sessions, it just felt like I was in a deep hole with no way out. There was no food, there was no water, there was no ladder, there's not even like little steps in the dirt to get out. It just felt like I was trapped. So, and I feel like every time that I might do better and I would climb up, I would just fall right back down. And like I would lose motivation to even want to do anything. I would lose motivation to even want to do anything better. You know, so I get where this person was coming from. You know, I gave him a hug and I told him it's gonna be all right. And I told him what helped me. And yeah, it was to hear those words. I'm like, damn, like it's only like a year ago I was in that same predicament.
Right.
Like a little over a year ago. It was just no, it did break my heart. It did. I wanted them to know that it's okay. You know, I understand. You're not crazy. You know, you're not over dramatic.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, only a little bit. They're a little bit crazy. But you know, I want them to know that I'm here for them. Even though it may not seem like it, I am. That goes for any of my friends and whatnot. You know, it's like I had another friend who reached out to me. You know, he wasn't doing okay, and I had to talk to him a little bit too. So, yeah, I always want to help people that are in those states of mind because I take pride in that, and what's what I'm looking for? I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about helping people. That's why this whole podcast started in the first place. Yes. Literally.
Yes.
To share my story, to share other people's stories, and to give tips and advice to what helps me and what she did to help me. You know, from someone that's like from someone from the outside looking in. You know what she thought would help and what she did to actually help. You know, so
I just did a lot of research.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
It's really just about knowing
the person.
Yeah, because what works for him may not always work for you, but you can always try it to see if it does.
Yeah, you can always tweak things. You know, you may
do what's best for you.
You may have weird quirks that might make you happy. I don't know. That's watching freaking SpongeBob TikToks. I don't freaking know.
I do watch SpongeBob TikToks.
They are pretty funny. But yeah, I mean just
baby steps.
Baby steps. That's literally what all it is baby steps. You know, you can't go from being in those dark state to being happy instantly.
No,
it takes time. Like, and I used to think that too. Like, I remember being younger, and I would be like, I would see people, you know, who look depressed and whatnot, and I'm like, well, don't be depressed. It's the most ignorant shit ever.
Just smile.
Just smile. Like, you know, I used to think that way. You know, before I started going through my stuff when I was like 13. You know, I would never understood it. I never understood it, and I was very ignorant to it.
You're like, so, okay, whatever. Just be happy.
It wasn't until I would say 2020 and 2023, mainly 2023, when I realized like how bad it was and how easy, like how easy it was, how difficult it was to actually, you know, get yourself better. Because it was a long journey, which I'm still on to this day. Even though I may look great, it can always change, you know. Right. So, because it can change in like a dime, you know. But to get back to where it used to be, that takes a lot of effort and work and dedication. And when I went through that journey, I was just like, man, this is tough. Like, it was really hard to unpack all that trauma and, you know, hurt and sadness and depression. Like, it was just so much that came out. And, you know, to reopen those wounds that I thought were okay, it wasn't okay. And to reopen that stuff, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. But, yeah, you got anything to add, honey? What?
From person outside looking in, just be there for them best you can. Like, for example, if I know somebody's not, you know, doing well, I cook for them.
Alcohol's not the answer either, or drugs. No. Don't do that.
Relating back to the crackheads.
Yeah, relating back to the crackheads. I thought drinking was the answer too. No, it wasn't. It made it worse.
Just be there for them. If you know that they're going through something, just do your best to be there for them.
The answer is always titties. And be there for them.
Cool.
But I think it's where we end the episode, honey. Okay. Well, she has declared that this is the end of the episode, so we're going to end the episode here.
You remind me of those videos where the husbands or the boyfriends are like, nah, my girl said I can't go out today, and she's like, I didn't fucking say that.
Like,
You're gonna make me hate. You're gonna have them hate me.
Just say I can't come out, so they'll be fine. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. That's true. But with further ado, this is the end of the episode. Hopefully, I enjoyed it. Maybe next week I'll have a poem. I should. Yeah, but with further ado, that's the end of the episode. Like I said before, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Let's rewind that.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe
button.
Yeah, like the video.
Put in
share
some
it.
comments.
You put some comments in there. Share it. Go over to TikTok. I'm posting clips over there from the the episodes or whatever on the podcast. Yeah, posting clips over there.
Send us an email.
Yep. Check out YouTube Shorts. Yeah, like she said. Email. It's in the description.
Send us something.
Yeah, send us something. If you have anything you want to share, any funny stories, anything.
We'll read it.
Yeah, we'll read it. Whatever it is. Just make sure if you have stories, put details in there so you can get good context to help you, whatever the situation may be. Or if there's a story you want to share that we might think is funny and we can, kind of commentate on it.
We will absolutely
do that. So, yeah. Episode 17 is coming to a close. See y'all next week.
Thank you for remembering the number.
Yeah, I had to ask before we went live what the number was of the episode.
You're like, it's 17, right?
17, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Drinking lots of water. Hurricane season is coming up, so y'all protect yourselves.
Yes.
If you're in the South, that is.
Especially here in the South.
Yeah, here in the South, boy. It's coming. It's coming. There's one brewing in the ocean right now.
Lordy coming.
Yeah, I forgot the name. What's a weird name?
Barrel?
Barrel? Yeah, something like that.
Barrel.
Yeah, barrel.
Barrel.
Barrel coming. That's how you know in the South, boy. They have the stupidest names for hurricanes. Like, the only cool name that was actually, like, normal was Katrina. Like, all the way back in the day. That was the only, like, decent name. All the rest of them, like, Matthews, and it was like...
Okay. Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. That was a bad one, huh? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Y'all stay safe. Protect yourselves. Protect your family. Protect your dog. Protect your kids from Drake. And P. Diddy.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.